Yo guys, welcome back to another video on my channel. As you guys seen by the title, this will be a tier list. I think I counted 21 weapons right here. Now, just to make it clear before I do start rating these, this is strictly for PvP, just like my Devil Fruit tier list. And this is also my personal opinion, so if you guys do not agree with me, do your own tier list. This is just my personal opinion with my personal experiences. We got S, A, B, C, D. Now, I also want to put a disclaimer that I did not do each individual katana because I did not feel like saving every katana onto my computer. I didn't feel like looking for everyone. It was a pain in the ass to get all of these like off bat. So if I'm missing any weapons, not really that worried about it. I got these off of the the Grand Peace Online wiki, so this should be majority of every weapon. Like I said, we're just going to do one katana, and we're actually going to start off with that. Base katana is D, has no moves. I mean, because this is not styles, right? This is just the weapon itself. And base katana doesn't do shit, alright? There we go, we got that out of the way. Alright, Cupid Battle Axe, we're going to go B. B tier for Cupid Battle Axe. I say Cupid Battle Axe is B tier, mainly just because of the fact that it is a worse Trident. It has a block break. It kind of has like kind of a combo extender here or there. I'm not really gonna say, because I think Cupid Battle Axe is not something that's extremely OP like Trident is, in my personal opinion, but it's like a really decent substitute for it. Next we have Bells. Bells is C tier. Bells' M1s are absolutely disgusting, but they do have a healing move. So actually no, Bells is D, but it's gonna be above the sword because it has a heal move, but that's all Bells has, so Bells definitely C. Now we have Basinto. Basinto's C. I mean, that was D, but yeah, Basinto's C. And I think the reason that I'd put Basinto at C is because like it doesn't really have any extenders now. There's really no reason for anybody to be using Basinto. It's trash. You used to be able to do like the up tilt into the whatever the fuck the move is called, like the barrage, but you can't do that now, so utterly useless in my personal opinion. But I mean, to each their own. So yeah, for CC, what I want to do here is, so I'm just gonna put CC for S now, and then I might rearrange that depending on like how the rest of my list goes. So Crab Cutlass, it's gonna go B, and I'm gonna put it above Cupid's Battle Axe. Now this is gonna be like a really hot take. Cutlass was, at the start of Update 4, the best weapon in the game, because simply due to the fact that you could basically extend off of the one move, the lunge, but you can't really do that now, so in my opinion it has to go in B. It's still a very viable weapon. You can win with Crab Cutlass, you can do good combos with Crab Cutlass. It's just, in my personal opinion, it's a B tier currently. It can be low A, but it really depends on how the rest of the list goes. Now, Evo Hammer, it's the best one we've got so far. Better than CC. That's a hot take. Evo Hammer's just busted, right? Basically, 2 block breakers, the up tilt into the Evo hit. If you're doing like 50 hit with that, that's, I think it hits 6 times, right? So 50 times 6 would be like, fuck, I'm retarded. That's 250 damage, right? No, that's 300. I'm literally stupid. I apologize, but yeah. So Elo has really high M1 damage, and its moves do a lot of damage too. The only problem with Elo is it has like slow M1s, but it doesn't really matter that much. It's really easy to get around those. Holofang. Holofang is actually gonna go above Crab Cutlass in B tier. Now that's gonna make a lot of people mad. Holofang's really good. It's just the fact that it does not have any block breakers that kind of worries me about it. So, Fang, has, the barrage move, which is really good. Don't get me wrong, the barrage move is absolutely amazing. But then I feel like the TP thing back isn't really that good in my personal opinion. It's like a worse TP for Paul. So, it's just, but it can be viable. It's in the same thing as Crab Cutlass. It can be really good, but, that's what B tier really is. B tier is kind of like things that can be really good, but they're not the easiest to be good with. They're like, medium. A is when it starts to get good, and then S is just the best of the best. Flowers is actually going to go in... I'm going to have to put Flowers in S. I'm going to put it lower than CC, though, because CC has the healing move. because Flowers has a move that gives you stamina, which is useless, but the only reason I put Flowers in S is because of the fact that it has one of the best combo extenders in the game, and so that can work really, really well. And I feel like, you know, that's the reason CC's value is so high, not just the fact that it was an event item, and it was like one of the shorter events in game, but it's also like very, very good for combos. So PvP players always love to get that, so I mean, it's fair. Wow. Gauntlets, actually, again. As of right now, before the nerf, let's go right here. Now, hear me out. I'm a Gauntlet user myself, but Gauntlets are extremely busted. I think everybody can agree. Gauntlets is probably the most OP weapon we've gotten since Evo Hammer. Literally the fact that it has 2 block breakers, low cooldowns, high damage, the M1s are high damage. Literally, the scaling's off the charts. It's absolutely insane. I don't really think there's anything else I have to say about that. Golden Hook, it's kind of in the same thing as Battle Axe. I'm gonna put it at the same place as Battle Axe. Can be better if you're using sand, but if you're not using sand, it's just kind of like, let's get Trident, you know? Pole, unpopular opinion, Pole's going in A. After experience, I can't speak. After experiencing Pole Hiei users with the mink, it's absolutely despicable. Pole can infinite combo if you have the mink race, because if you didn't know, it like attracts the, I guess, electro from you, so it like it's like always having an electro fist on. So Pole's very OP. Now the moves aren't that good. The counter is ass. It can work, but I'm telling you, it's just based on the fact that the M1 stun. It's crazy OP. All right, on to Gravito's Cane. I'm gonna have to put that below Pole. Actually, I'll put it above Pole actually, because it's more versatile. I know a lot of people actually use this and they enjoy this sword. And I can understand why, because to a degree, it, like, you know, you have the barrage can be really OP, a lot of damage you can do with that. But I just don't understand the whole, like, you know, how people enjoy using Gravito Cane. I know, I see a lot of Hiei builds, a lot of Mochi builds with it, and it can be really good, but it's just, I feel like it's kind of like, it's better than Holofang, that's why I can't put it down, and it's better than Pole, but I can't move it anywhere from where it's at right now. It's probably more about medium in A. Kiribachi, C, has like 1 block breaker. The barrage isn't that good, easy to PB. And, you know, you notice a trend, a lot of like the older weapons aren't as good, and that's mainly because of the fact that, like, you know, they're outdated. It's kind of like with fruits too. A lot of the older fruits are a little bit worse than, you know, the newer ones. That's why they have to rework them constantly. But yeah, weapons don't get that treatment. Okay, we're on a Greatsword. Greatsword's gonna be top of A. I don't really think that's a hot take at all. Greatsword is absolutely amazing. The fact that it's M1 scaling, I think Greatsword has the best. No, I think just under Gauntlets, it has the second best M1 scaling in the game, somewhere around there. I know it's like top 3 for sure. It's absolutely amazing. I mean, the block breaker with the 1 move. A lot of, you guys notice, if you ever like play ranked a lot of the people with a lot of win streaks do Ito with Greatsword because it literally can infinite combo. So, I mean, it is what it is, but it is definitely the highest A tier probably. Lancer, just because Lancer has a really good extender, I'm gonna have to put it above Gravito Cane. Lancer is a very, very decent. Actually, no, it's not decent. It's good. Lancer's really good. Good combo extender. And also the wall, a lot of people don't know, you can reflect like moves with it. Like Magu, it's very good against Magu users. You can deflect Magu moves. It's kind of like a Bari. But yeah, I'd say it's like kind of like it's below Greatsword, but it's better than Gravito Cane because the extender alone, and anything with a good combo extender is gonna be above A probably, because, you know, that's just somewhere, because like combo extenders are the most important things in weapons, because a lot of people are doing high M1 damage builds now, except like maybe like a Magu or something, but the more M1 combos and strings you can get off, the better. And so if something gives you an extra M1 string for free, then that's automatically going to be a good weapon. Moria's Scissors actually is going to be a really weird placement for me. I'm going to put it in between here, between Cutlass and Battle Axe. I think Scissors is a mid weapon. I think it's alright. I don't see why anybody would actually want to use Scissors competitively though, because the moves aren't very good. Now, I'm also at the same time not extremely experienced with Scissors, so I can't really put like a fair evaluation on it, I guess you could say. But from what I've seen thus far, it's middle of B. PCC, we're just gonna put above Candy Cane just because it's rarer, but they're the same thing. Scythe. Scythe goes above Holofang and B tier. Scythe is a very, very good weapon. You see a lot of Scythe users actually, but Scythe is kind of like, in my opinion, like, if I compare Scythe to anything, it's Shisui. I think Scythe plays a lot like Shisui. It's like a worse version of Shisui though. So I'd put it in B. You have a block breaker, but it's kind of like, it's kind of like also the same thing with Shisui. The last hit block breaks. And then you have like, a little like Scythe swing that kind of, I don't think it block breaks, but it does decent damage. It's alright. Shield. I actually don't know where to put Shield. I'm not very experienced with Shield. Put Shield above Holofang. No, I'll put it right below Holo. Actually, put Shield right here. Shield is a decent weapon. I know it used to be really OP when it first came out, but I'm pretty sure they gutted it. Like I said, I was not very like prone in the game at that time. I didn't play much, so I don't really see Shield users anymore either. I know it has a counter, and then it has a barrage move, and the barrage move is just like a worse elo, so it's kind of like, no extenders, nothing like that, so it's just kind of like middle of the pack. Shisui is A. I'm actually very tempted to put Shisui in S, but I don't think it's better than Greatsword. I think it's kind of like, it's so close to being S. Greatsword and Shisui, you can argue both are S tiers, but for me right now, Shisui is definitely an A tier, and I say this mainly due to the fact that it doesn't really have a combo extender. You can extend off of the one move, but it's not 100% true. A lot of people can get out of it, but Shisui is really good just for the damage. It's fast. A lot of people use it, and I can understand why. So yeah, I'd put these two are kind of interchangeable. I don't really know which one I'd prefer. I personally probably prefer Greatsword, but these are basically the same. They're at the same level for me. Soul Cane is honestly, I personally believe Soul Cane is a better CC. It does the, it freezes, right? And then it has that move that just does so much damage. It has the best counter in the game. And the reason I say that it has the best counter, it looks like the block animation. So the counter has like literally almost the same animation as the block. So like M1 battles, it's normally a free M1. Now I do gotta admit, Soul Cane is something that you gotta like practice with and like learn to use. But if you can do that, Soul Cane can be very, very good. Now we're on to Trident. Trident is of course, I'm gonna put it right here. I'd say Trident's A. It's better than Gravito Cane and Pole, but it's more or less kind of like something that only certain builds use. Now Trident is something that is used a decent amount just throughout, and it's always been like that. Trident's always been a fan favorite in the community, especially for PvPers. But I'll put it above Gravito Cane because it still has one of the best block breakers in the game, and then for Magu users, it's honestly the best weapon for them to use, so it goes about middle of A. Cupid Wand, I'll put it in C. It's not really that good, to be honest with you. If you're using Cupid Wand, I'll donate you a weapon. Alright, yeah, but that's it for the video. If you guys, have different opinions than me, feel free to express that in the comments. I like to hear everybody else's takes. But this is my personal list, so yeah. If you guys do, enjoy the content, enjoy the video, make sure you guys leave a like, comment, and of course, make sure you guys subscribe, right? Because that's like the most important thing. But if you guys want, go check my TikTok out. We grinding on there. But yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and peace out.